Well, this was actually my doctoral dissertation, believe it or not, back in the 1980s. But like so many things in our life, I put it on the back burner. Finally, I spoke at Wesleyan College in 2011, where this woman graduated in 1851, and they were so proud of her, and they said, you must publish, you must publish. So I sent it to Mercer Press right there in Macon, and they accepted it. This woman, Ella Gertrude Clanton Thomas, is a fascinating woman who lived during the Civil War, and she kept a diary for 41 years, before, during, and after the Civil War. This diary that she kept for 41 years is a magnificent resource, and historians have been using it for years. It tells us what life was like during the Civil War, and she gives us a lot of insight into how women lived, what they had to cope with while the men were away, but also she talks about politicians and things that are happening in Augusta, Georgia, where she was born, and you get a feel for the actuality of the Civil War. And like so many families, they lost everything during the war. And so they came to Atlanta, and she got involved in the women's volunteer groups that started after the war. There were so many widows, there were so many orphans, there was so much need in the South because of the destruction that women said, well, we want to do something, we want to help the situation. So women started raising money in women's church groups. And then that branched out into other volunteer organizations like the Daughters of the Confederacy and the Ladies' Aid Society during the war, where they tried to do anything they could to help the cause. This book, you can get it on Amazon, Amazon.com. You can get it at BarnesandNoble.com. Now, there are some bookstores in Atlanta that have it, but the easiest way to get it would probably be just to order it through Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com.